Let's compare the drugstore side versus the high-end side. I have applied both of these on either sides of my face. Can you guess which one is which? And if it really even matters. Today we're comparing drugstore versus high-end makeup on either sides of my face and see which one actually wins, or does it even really matter? Using the Prosh mattifying gel primer on this side of my face and the Smashbox photo finish on the other. They are not really dupes, they are just products which do the same thing but are priced very differently. Using the L'Oreal Infallible Tinted Serum on this side of the face and the Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer on this one, I am in the shade Light Medium in the L'Oreal Infallible Tinted Serum. Using a brush to blend this up. It's a tinted serum, so it really has very less coverage but a really good finish on my skin. And on this side, I'm using the Smashbox Halo in the shade Light Neutral. There's not really much difference on either sides of my face. On the drugstore side of my face, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Amber, and for the high-end side, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Skin Full Wear Cover Concealer in the shade Natural Tan. Applying the concealers where I would normally put them. I feel I've always had these questions from people that which one is better, is drugstore better, is high-end better, and if people had this conception that only high-end products are good, but that really is never the case. I feel I've always had better experiences with drugstore products than high-end products. Like, they give its worth. Is like, look at the difference. There is almost none. Adding liquid blushes now. This side is the Maybelline Teddy Tint and this side is the Rare Beauty side. I understand that the shades are different, but the way they get on the skin is very different. I'm just blending it up with my fingers, and in this I think Rare Beauty has always taken the crown because it's super lightweight, blends super nicely, and it's a very dewy finish. On this side the blush looks like blush, but I think I like both. There is no comparison, but if I really have to choose between these, I think the Rare Beauty one wins in this one. To set my face, on one side I'm using the K by Katrina loose powder in the shade Banana, and on this side I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent honey loose setting powder. This is the ultra blur one. I'm going to take a brush, tap off the excess, tapping the powder under my eyes and around my mouth. Doing the same thing with the high-end side. Again, not really much difference, but I think I like the K by Katrina side more because it's much more lightweight on my skin and looks much more natural than the Laura Mercier side. For contour, I'm using the PAC Cosmetic bronzer on one side and the YSL bronzer on the other. I have used the PAC Cosmetic bronzer a lot. And the price difference in both of these are like extreme. Now the YSL side. Again, not much of a difference both these sides have made. For blush, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me blush on the drugstore side and the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush on the high-end side. Taking a blush brush and just tapping it on the high point of my face. This is one of my most favorite blushes ever. Using the Too Faced blush on the other side now. Again, not much of a difference. I've used a little more lighter pink side on this side. That is why it looks much more pinkier. For highlighter, I'm using the Forever 52 highlighter on this side and the Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics on the high-end side. Swirling it and just woo. The Champagne Pop on the other. Okay, for me, the Champagne Pop wins this round because I can't really figure out exactly where I've applied that highlighter, which is a very good thing because that means it's blended, but not the same case for the Forever 52 one because it has a little bit of a streakiness and a little bit of chunkiness in the highlighter. But over here, that is not the case. Next up is my brows. I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Brow on this side, and this side I'm going to use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. The difference between these brow products are that the Maybelline one has a brown tint to it. So I have to be very careful while applying this. On the other side, I'm using the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is a clear gel, so they will not really have any tint over it. This is the difference between these two brow products. This has tint and this doesn't. But this works really good. The Benefit side works very good for it to actually last long. Next up is mascara. I'm using the Forever 52 XL Lash on the drugstore side and using the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow Mascara on the other side. Both of these mascaras are one of my favorite mascaras, especially this Forever 52 mascara. This gives my lashes that good length and good volume as well. Just look at this. On the high-end side, using the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow Mascara, and I am literally applying only one coat of either of these mascaras to get a good visual. I think I like the Forever 52 side more than the Huda Beauty side because they give me non-clumpier, very light feeling mascara, and this is just one coat. I know that this mascara can do more in more coats, so yeah. Lastly, we go towards lips. I'm using the PAC Cosmetic lips on the drugstore side and the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the high-end side. For glosses, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Plump Ambition on the drugstore side and the Smashbox Halo on the high-end side. This is the L'Oreal side. And this is the high-end side, the Smashbox side. This is the final result. I can't even figure out that I used completely two different things on either sides of my face. This side is the drugstore side and this side is the high-end side. The light is throwing on to me on the right side, that is why it looks a little more glowy. But to be honest, there's not much of a difference on both these sides. It's so crazy that the lips also do not like show a lot of difference. So yeah, I have always been a drugstore side girly. I always feel that they give my money's worth and they last much longer than my high-end side. So tell me in the comment section if you still really believe that it matters, price matters, and only high-end products give you the best result, because you can see that it really isn't the case. So yeah, comment down what do you want to see next from me, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. I'll see you guys next week. Till then, bye bye.